Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. I'm in the building, baby. Y'all already know it is Monday, February 9th, 2026. We back in the mix. One day after Super Bowl Sunday. Had me a great time last night at a nice mansion party, Super Bowl party. If you ain't get to see, go check my live from yesterday, last night. Catch up with me if you didn't see that. If you're new to the channel here, I ask that you like, subscribe to the channel. If you returning and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? I need you to subscribe today. It's free. Don't cost you nothing. Just the push of a button. It's only going to notify you when I go live. So you don't miss out on this good show, great content. You know what I mean? Choke no joke, 30 years in the game. You know what I'm saying? A real industry insider, someone that really been in the industry, someone that really worked at the record labels, someone that really worked in television, someone that really was in the streets, in the industry, in the clubs, all the platinum parties, album release parties, somebody that was really at all the events from Magic to going to LA to Miami to New York and every place in between, the ATL, the one that did all the Super Bowls and the All-Star games and the uh the hip hop conferences, like the Mix Show Power Summits and things like that. The one that was there at the LA Hip Hop Summits and Russell Simmons Hip Hop Summits. You know, the guy that's seen all the fashion trends from FUBU to Carl Canard to Cross Colors to Rockaware to Fat Farm. All I've been in the game. You know, who's the one who interviewed more people in hip hop than any of these guys? And I interview people they still haven't interviewed yet, right? Choke no joke, the legendary videographer. You know what it is. We live. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Your boy Joey Crack still out here fat joeing. Fat joeing is the new term for lying. So when somebody lying to you, man, you say, yo, you fat joeing, man. You fat. Tonight we won't be fat joeing, but we will be, this is going to be the Monday night Boricua show. This is the Monday night Boricua show. Tonight we talking about Fat Joe. We talking about Cardi B. We talking about Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance. And, you know, it may be some more. But you see what that say right there? Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this live and let them know Choke No Joke is live, baby. And if you feel like donating, that's where you donate at, the Cash App. All right? Choke No Joke, y'all ready? And it's only right that I start the show off with this one because, you know, we're gonna talk about Cardi B and Stephon Giggs. They already on the house, man. Yo, man. I'm gonna get a little deep tonight, man, on some relationship talk. But this one here goes out to the ladies. Y'all know what it is. Choke no joke. We in the building. Please hit that like button. Hit up your favorite YouTube person you like to hit in the chat. Choke is live. Let's get to the show, yo. You already know. Yeah.
Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D and her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned. Had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her.
Just want to go out to my girl Cardi B. Let's go out to Stephon Giggs. You know what it is.
Choke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laughing, the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my goldie just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. Our common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream. A dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like the dream. Knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch, motherfucker. Device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Choke, no joke. You already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out here.
Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. Cash credit, what up? All right. You know what it is. Billionaire, what up? Choke, no joke. I'm live on YouTube, Instagram. Just go on my stories. It's a link. It'll bring you to YouTube. Or you can watch right here. It's all on you, however you want to do it. All right. What up, y'all? Choke, no joke. I'm live. All right. Monday, February 9th. We getting into it. Few things. Like I said, it's Boricua Monday. You know, today we talking about all the Boricuas. Cardi B, Bad Bunny. Fat Joe ain't no Boricua. I don't know what he is. he sit there to act like he a Boricua. I don't know. One minute he talking about he Cuban. When he get arrested on his paperwork, he say he white. You know, the other day, you know, he said he went in the jail and he said he was Jewish. I don't know what to do this. He stayed Fat Joeing, you know what I mean? AKA lying, you know. So where do I begin? Let's start off with Fat Joe because Cardi B, the Bad Bunny thing, we could get to that in a minute. Now, more recently, I don't know if y'all been watching, but you know, I'm not gonna even lie, and I swear to God it ain't hate. I don't be watching Fat Joe and Jada Kiss show. I just can't take the Fat Joe lies, and I can't take Jada sitting there like letting him just abuse the word nigga. Like it's one thing when it's a term of endearment, you know what I'm saying? But when he's sitting there telling, you know, dudes to suck his pee and using the word nigga or saying F you and using the word F you niggas, you know, to me, it's coming across racist. And it sounds like the hard ER, even though so many of y'all want to say, oh, Fat Joe could say the word. He grew up in the neighborhood. Yeah, all right, whatever. All right. If you feel that he can add the ER just because he grew up in the neighborhood, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But it's just painful to watch Jada Kiss sit there and don't say nothing or throw a flag when he says the hard ER because you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? Now, whenever I see something from their show, it's normally clips on Instagram, right? So more recently, they dropped this clip where Joey Crack is up there Fat Joeing again, right? Talking about uh well, he didn't say the person's name, and we know why he didn't say the person's name. So whoever he's talking about or they peoples couldn't dispute it, right? He learned that with Young Buck, talking about he put hands on Young Buck or allegedly or something like that. And everybody that was around Young Buck at the time came out and said he was lying or he was Fat Joeing, right? So now this dude comes out and people are saying that he was talking about Alpo, right? I don't know if he's talking about Alpo. I don't know if he's talking about Haitian Jack. I don't know who he's talking about, right? But some people say Alpo, some people say Haitian Jack. I don't know. But I know he ain't got the cojones to come out and say the person name because we already know he lying, right? But he said it was a dude that was known as a murderer, right? We know Alpo has several bodies under his belt, right? I really don't know that about Haitian Jack or not, right? Excuse me. So I didn't, that's what make me think probably not Haitian Jack because he's not really known as a murderer. Not saying that he never caught bodies or whatever, but that's not the jacket that he's wearing, right? And then he said that this dude is also known for telling, right? Um, and that's another thing that to me kind of X out Haitian Jack because I don't really like know uh Haitian Jack to be uh out here telling on people. That's also not really a jacket that he wore. Now, I don't know if people ever put it on him, but he's not known for that, right? So this is why everybody say it's Alpo. So uh without saying the name, you know, Joey Crack talks about he goes to do this show, he's in New York, and he getting ready to go on stage. And then when he getting ready to go on stage, allegedly Alpo grabs his hand and say what's up to him, you know, and normally when people say what's up to him, he'll give him dap or whatever. And he said he dapped him up, all right, and then he went and got on and did the show, and then he came back. He was like, "Yo, you know who I am?" or whatever. And the dude was like, I guess he must have said Alpo or whatever, right? And Fat Joe was like, man, you know where he said his name, and I realized who he was. I was like, yo, you rat mother effer, you rat bastard, you snitch that. He said the dude just put his head down and he grabbed him by the chin, lift his head up. It was like, you sucker nigga, that, all in his face. Now, let me explain something to you. Have you ever seen the video with Unique Mecca Audio and Alpo when Unique is addressing him when around the time he first came home, about his snitching allegations and whatever? You know that Alpo is not allowing no nigga, even though he admitted to telling, right? He would not allow Fat Joe in his face call him all kind of rats and bastards and punk mother effers and you snitch that. Let me tell you something, bro. Almost everybody that was talking trash about Alpo being a rat, when he came home, he ran down on them and made niggas take pictures with him. Nobody has smoke for Alpo in his face when he was in a face. Now let's not get this confused. I'm not saying everybody in the world is scared of Alpo, right? But we do know his gun goes off, right? We do know he fights. We do know the nigga's not a punk. And if you think I believe out of all the people in New York City that Fat Joe cursed Alpo out in his face allegedly and called him all kind of rats, you think like if you hear him tell his story, like he Fat Joeing, right? Like it ain't no man, I don't know nobody that believes this story, right? And then for him to make it non-debatable, he don't say the dude name, right? But he's insinuating like if you know the streets and you know who is supposed to be the biggest rat or whatever, this, that, and the third, that he you know that he's insinuating allegedly that it's Alpo, right? When you hear this dude tell this story, he was in his face and then he put his head down, he lifted his chin. He said, I grabbed his chin, I lifted up, said, listen to me, you rat bastard. That, you snitch, that. I'm like, come on, Fat Joe, stop, bro. Stop, bro. Stop. Come on, man. Chill. I guarantee you, if Alpo was alive and he told that story and he said he did that to Alpo, I guarantee you that nigga would have been down there at the studio waiting for Fat Joe to come outside. Like, yo, this is what I'm telling you. I cannot even watch these shows no more. Cause not only do this dude always interrupt people, he always got some super ass war story. And not yet has one person that he robbed in that gym when he was a kid that helped him carry the stuff out, came forth and said, yeah, that's true. Fat Joe, he robbed 70 kids back in the days. I was one of them kids in the gym when he robbed all of us. Not one person from Forest Projects came out and said that. Not one. I mean, not a half a person came out and said that was true. Like, let me tell you something, bro. And I'm not saying this in a racist way, right? I'm from Edenwald Projects. We have Puerto Ricans in our project, right? I don't care if a dude was black. If we was in John Philip Sousa and a dude came in there and talked about he was robbing all of us, and Forest Projects, it may not be as gully as Edenwald was, but it's a lot of serious dudes in there too. And it's just probably just as much gangsters and killers in Forest that it is in Edenwald, right? I guarantee you, if it was a white person or a Spanish person and a whole school of predominantly black people, and they tried to rob all of us in the gymnasium in John Philip Sousa or PS 112, and we all in there, and they think that they robbing us, right? A bunch of black kids. I guarantee you, we would have stomped a campfire out Fat Joe ass. I promise you. There's no way in hell uptown that he would have robbed an entire with no gun. We would have jumped him. Like, only people that have been helping him, it was the people helping him carry his ass into an ambulance. Ain't no way in hell he would have robbed our whole gym with dudes from Murdoch, the private house dudes. Like, it's a couple of them dudes that was serious. Like, Sousa was Mount Vernon, like some people from Mount Vernon, some people from like the Murdoch area, Gunther, all that. The Project Kids, Edenwald, maybe some Boston Seacorp people. If you think one little fat Spanish kid would have robbed our whole gym with the hard welfare money that our parents probably saved up or whatever to buy us Procaz 69ers or whatever it was. If you think that he would have robbed our whole gym and we would have helped the nigga carry our stuff out there, I promise you that would not have happened in my neighborhood. I don't know if it would have happened in your neighborhood, but I guarantee you that would not have happened in John Philip Sousa. That wouldn't even have happened in Evander Childs. By that time in Evander, he'd have been shot. He would have died right there on Bronxwood and Gun Hill Road. He'd have been dead. I'm telling you, ain't no way in hell we would have let one little Spanish kid rob all these black kids and what? If that ain't like, and I'm still waiting for somebody to come and say, yeah, he really did that. He robbed all of us. We were scared. We helped him. You know, we can't like, yo, bro. Come on, man. Not to mention the dudes in Baychester that probably went to Eden Wall too. I mean, went to Sousa too. It is no way in hell that he would have pulled that off. He would have had to have a Mac 11, and even the next day, he would have been found. No way in hell he would have did that up in Edenwald. No way in hell. And we helped him? He couldn't have pulled that off in Queensbridge. He couldn't have pulled that off in Queensbridge Project. Can you imagine in Queensbridge, this one little fat kid gonna rob all these black kids in Queensbridge and in junior high school? I guarantee you that wouldn't happen. And it ain't even no race thing. I'm just saying, if you're telling us you robbed a whole bunch of predominantly black kids, as rough as we had it back then, as much death and stuff and shootings that we was living through back then, going to schools, stepping over dead bodies. You think we let you take something from us with no gun? Come on, Fat Joe, you gotta stop, bro. I'm gonna give Forest Projects way more credit than that. I'm giving Forest way more credit than that. That they wouldn't have had that. I don't know if he did this in John Adams or Jane Adams, whatever school that is right there, Forest. I don't know what school it was, but ain't no way that would have happened uptown. I promised you, that nigga would have got washed the f up. He would have got washed. He would not have left that gym with a snicker, like, yet alone sneakers and whatever the hell he's talking about. That nigga, like, get the man, please, bro. Hey, yeah, like, man, I'm giving Forest Projects way more credit than that. And anything that's over there in that area, I don't believe that story for nothing. He robbed the whole gym, and they helped him. And now he chumped Alpo, allegedly. Called him all kind of rats in his face, grabbed him up by the chin. Nigga, like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Why you ain't tell this story when he was alive? Matter of fact, he can't be talking about Haitian Jack because Haitian Jack is still alive. And Jadakiss asked him, "Is the person alive?" He said, "Nah, he dead." So, yeah, he did. Yeah, he's talking. He's possibly, allegedly talking about Alpo. Like, come on, Joe. Come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, this dude got more war stories than a mother. And then you got TA out here calling him the frozen princess, talking about how many times he froze up when they had beef. he, he called it Fat Joe the frozen princess. Oh man. But yeah, man. Yeah, I just can't. I can't even stomach them no more, man. It ain't it. It's just not even. This nigga always got some crazy war story, tough story. But there's the dude that always ran around with 100 people. Always ran around with 100. You never see him running around like a dude like Tretch by himself. He all to this day, he don't move by himself. He still got a few people to move around with him because he's not doing all these uh robberies and smacking the dude cheek off and all this stuff while he rolling by himself. That's why it's called Terror Squad. It ain't Terror Solo, Terror Uno. It's a squad. This nigga, his war story. All right, let's move on. Uh, Before I get to Cardi B, let's talk about the Super Bowl performance. You know, there's a lot of talk about the Super Bowl performance coming up. Everybody was like, yo, why are they doing this? You know, this dude don't his music is predominantly in Spanish. The Super Bowl is, excuse me, you know, the American Pie event of all events for America. Why would they do this? Now, I seen a lot of footage from the crowd during the show, and it's mostly people just standing around, just looking, you know, because 85% of the people in the crowd didn't speak Spanish. They didn't know what he was saying. So if they really wasn't nodding their head to the beat, they would just stand there watching. Um, you did have a nice sprinkle amount of Latinos in there. I'm not gonna say Puerto Ricans because they could have been uh, Cubans, they could have been Ecuadorians, they could have been Mexicans, they could have been, you know, any Panamanians, anybody that speaks Spanish. You know what I'm saying? And you might have had a few, you know, black people, a few white people that's familiar with Bad Bunny that may have been rocking to the beat. But overall, it was just like people just watching a spaceship in the sky. They just staring like what is he saying? And for me, where I was at the Super Bowl party that I went to, they didn't have the audio up where you could hear what was going on. So for me, being a producer, director of 30 years, I was more looking at the visuals of it. Now, I did like the performance as a show looking at it on mute. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, the stage setup. I like how they did, you know, all the grass with him walking through, you know, like it didn't even feel like it was on the football field. Like they really put a lot into the production of the show. Um I like the way it looked. You know what I'm saying? As far as the sound and the music, I still haven't got a chance to listen to it. Not that I probably will because I'm not gonna know what the hell he's saying. And then they definitely didn't have no closed captions up to translate what he was saying in English, which I think probably would have helped a little bit because you would know the subject matter of the songs that he was doing. I didn't understand that at all because when you watching an English program, you know, you could get subtitles in Spanish for the Latinos, that don't understand English or don't speak it uh, fluently. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand why they didn't do that for the performance and reverse, knowing that 85% of the crowd don't speak Spanish. So why not have the words go across the screen? You know, but that may have helped a little bit, you know, because people could have seen what he was talking about, and he probably could have some good messages in this song. I don't know, but they didn't do that, so it was just like going to another country, like going to China, and everybody's on the train or the bus, and they just talking their language, and you don't speak no Chinese, and you don't know what's being said, right? That's how I felt watching the Super Bowl. Like this dude's performing, and even though it looked great, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, it looked great. Like they put a lot into it, like, and it was moving. You know what I'm saying? He walking through the grass. You know, he had the nice little bodega set up. He had the restaurant there. They had the wedding there. They had the little club thing where Cardi B and them was standing out there dancing and stuff. And he went on top or whatever. He did the fall back onto the dancers, went back down into the grass, moved around, moved through. It was cool in that aspect. Um, him being Puerto Rican and showing love to all the Latin countries with the flags and all that, you know, yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people are upset about it. I think more because he rapped in Spanish, right? But we still got to realize that I, I don't understand how people forget Puerto Rico is part of the United States. So to me, it's kind of funny that people are so mad that you know he's Puerto Rican performing when Puerto Rico is part of the United States. That's like somebody from Hawaii or having a Hawaiian artist and performing, and they treating them like they are immigrant or something. Hawaii is a part of the United States. Puerto Rico is a part of the United States. Like we can't be mad at that because Puerto Rico and Hawaii are they Americans. Now, are they the majority? No. You know what I'm saying? You can look at Puerto Rico like a state, so to speak, or Hawaii. You look at them as states, and it's like, how many of y'all know people from Iowa or Idaho? You know what I'm saying? And people from somebody like from Iowa was performing, and they was big in just Iowa. You know what I'm saying? You probably be like, I never heard of this person, this, that, and the third, unless they became pop culture, right? But you can't say, yo, why they got somebody from Iowa performing at the Super Bowl? They still American. They just because they ain't from California or New York or Georgia or you know what I'm saying, Illinois or whatever. It's still one of the part of the states, and Puerto Rico is part of America. So from that aspect of it, is really nothing wrong with it because it's not like Bad Bunny's from another country. He's from this country. So he should get the right to perform as an American, even though he's a Latino American. So that part of it is kind of goofy because Puerto Rico is a part of America. Now, if he was from Venezuela or he was from Panama or, you know, Mexico, then I can understand people being upset. And, you know, but the people that's acting like he's a legal immigrant. He's not. He's from America. He's just from Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Which is predominantly Spanish speaking people. He's not from Cuba. You know what I'm saying? So that part of it is a little anal on the ignorant people side. You know what I'm saying? Because Puerto Ricans are a part of America and they are American, right? Now, the better argument is why would you go up there and perform every goddamn thing in Spanish and the whole football stadium is looking and don't understand nothing. But like I say, it's some of us that, travel like myself a lot and go to a lot of different countries. And I might go to Mexico and go to the club and not understand the music, but still get my salsa on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty of us, that listen to like Big Pun, uh Boricua, you know what I'm saying? He might have a few lines in his music that's in Spanish, and I might not know what Big Pun is saying for a few words, but he gives us Spanglish. He mix it up or whatever. But we still might dance to it. A lot of us do like salsa. Don't front like you don't like salsa. Some of us Americans do take salsa lessons. You know what I'm saying? So when we go to these parties, we can dance with the Latino women and learn and spin them around. You get what I'm saying? So we are engulfed in the culture a little bit, but more or less, like I said, more people are upset that he performed the whole show in Spanish, and it was just like listening to Charlie Brown's teacher. Womp 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 womp. Yes, ma'am. he gave us a whole Charlie Brown teacher performance. But like I said, visually, it looked great. I like the visuals of it. And if you notice, that nigga had on a bulletproof vest the whole time. Cause that nigga looked like a box under his shirt. You could tell he had that bulletproof vest on. That nigga, I don't know, he must have got a hell of a lot of goddamn threats to be wearing a bulletproof vest on the Super Bowl performance. That nigga, he everywhere you seen him, he had that bulletproof vest on under his garments. But yeah, so and then Donald Trump and them, like they did the most craziest thing ever. They had their own halftime performance. They put a whole show together called the halftime show. So as soon as the NFL went into the Super Bowl halftime show, they had this whole halftime show performance going on at the same time. Now that is racist. That's racist, bro. Like, you know, what they can say, yo, we were just trying to feed the people that don't speak English. I mean, don't speak Spanish, some type of entertainment. But they had like Kid Rock and some other people perform. So, like some events, some Super Bowl parties where that's strongly MAGA related. They when it came to the halftime show, they clicked over to the Donald Trump. I don't know if it was the Donald Trump, but I don't know what you want to call it. But they clicked over to that show and watched Kid Rock while Bad Bunny was performing. that that's crazy. But what I'm waiting for to see is the ratings for the halftime performance, which it might be crazy because people from other countries might have tuned in just to see that. So I'm just interested in seeing what the ratings were. Um, I wonder how much heat did Jay Z catch that whole weekend? Because I know they not showing us the people that was cursing him out. Because you got to believe if these crazy ass fans could jump on the goddamn field and run across the field, there was people that was seeing Jay Z and was they. I know they had choice words for him. I guarantee you, the video is going to pop up with somebody talking crazy to Jay Z about that Bad Bunny performance. You watch and see. I'll be waiting for it. But that's that. But shout out to the Seattle Seahawks, who I felt like was going to win anyway. They was the better team. Um, the Patriots got they culo whipped. Man, they got they culo whipped. Like that, it was a boring game because it was so one sided. Um, but yeah, shout out to Seattle. Y'all got another chip. I think this is their second Super Bowl win. It might be their second, right? Um, but moving on, Cardi B and Stephon Giggs, they are the talk of the Super Bowl more than the Super Bowl because they both wind up unfollowing each other. It looked like they might be beefing or broken up, which is crazy. Now, let's just say for the for argument's sake, let's just say it's over between uh Cardi B and Stephon Giggs, right? Should we be sorry for Cardi B? If they broke up and she had a baby already, right, from this guy, and she's still married, and they broke up, should we really be sorry for her? I'm seeing a lot of no's already. Yeah, you know, yeah, we know Beyonce wasn't at the Super Bowl. She couldn't have been there. Jay Z wouldn't have got no attention, and she know that. She, ain't, she gotta let the little nigga live. You know, Beyonce, she gotta let the little nigga live. You know what I mean? If she comes, she steals all the shine. Jay Z's nobody when Beyonce's in the room. So she would have been there with the kids and running around. Jay Z wouldn't have got no attention. So she like, go ahead, little nigga, breathe. I can't go, Jay. You ain't gonna get no attention, Jay. Right? Um. So yeah, getting back to Cardi B, right? Now there's several stories out there to why they are following each other. One of them, which I could believe the most, is that Offset's the chick that allegedly cheated with Offset. Her name is Pre. She's good friends with Stephon Diggs. Now I don't know if he smashed it before or they just good friends growing up or whatever, but she was there and she was in the section with his mother. Now, in Cardi B's defense, right? I'm not sitting in the section, even though Cardi B had her own suite or whatever with her friends and stuff. But had she wanted to sit in Stephon Giggs' section, on the field with his mother and everything. He got his other baby mother there, which Cardi B, you can't be mad at that because he got 4 baby mothers in 1 year. So if they all was there, that ain't nothing for you to be mad at because you knew he had got these other girls pregnant as well as you, and y'all all 4 y'all had babies months apart, right? That nigga slinging a lot of raw ding ding. Like, bro, like I can't be slinging no raw ding ding. I don't sling raw ding ding to this day. Cause one, I am damn sure ain't trying to slip up and have no goddamn kids at my age. Trying to go to no goddamn graduation in my 70s and shit. Like that, that ain't happening. Right? So I'm always keeping the Jimmy extra tight. I'm not giving it up to nobody that could get pregnant. Hell to the no. Hell no. Like I'm traumatized from the child support court. I'll never ever goddamn have another kid again to go through that BS. And I still see people go through it. So that's just one thing. But I'm telling you, Stephon Diggs, he young, so it may not, and he's successful, so it may not feel like nothing now. But when his career is over, because he's not going to be playing football for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? He might not even be playing football for 15 years. And when that NFL, them checks get cut down and these girls keep going to court and filing for child support and modifications and stuff, and he got 4 of them, all the same age. Like these kids ain't even, they like might not even be 1 yet. Like, oh my God. I could not imagine having 4 child support cases. Not saying they all gonna take them for court, but it can happen. That will drive a black man crazy. Any man for that matter. But if you experience child support, imagine having 4 baby mothers and all the kids are months apart at the same age. Whew. Jesus, Lord, have mercy on that boy. He don't know what he did. It might seem cool now, but I don't know how he was raw dinging 4 women at once. Can you imagine if one of them just had a STD? Oh God. Like, bro, you raw dinging all 4 women and skiing up in them? Yeah, that nigga, that nigga was playing craps with his dick. remember, remember how Eddie Murphy said it? Nigga playing craps with his ding ding. Caca. Skinny caca chick. yo, yo, bro. You raw dogging today? Like, some of these girls could have been strippers. Some of them could have been prostitutes. Like, you don't know their background. You just raw dogging them. Like, yo, bro. Hell no. I'm sorry. No disrespect to any of those women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying any of them was prostitutes or anything, but you don't know what they coochie track record is. And you raw dogging them, skeeting in them, and babies, 4 women in the same year, pregnant. That nigga's crazy. He's crazy to me. I couldn't, man. Take the condom off. Stupid. You know how girls say, "Oh, take the condom off. It's irritating me." And you a multi-millionaire, you an NFL star. Oh, word, condoms irritate you? All right, baby, I'm sorry. Either you gonna have to find a brand that don't irritate you, or we gonna have to end this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, I'm not sticking it in you raw. Take the condom off. It's irritating me. Yeah, right, right. Right. And you nice and young and fertile? No. You know, no. Baby, you look like you ovulating in the face when you say that. Take the condom off. Like I can see ovulate written on your goddamn forehead. Like you know you fertile. One little drop of sperm will get your ass pregnant. Take the condom off. It's irritating. Okay, baby. Yeah, right. How about I put another one on top of that one? How about that? It's irritating. Go get me a sandwich bag. Oh, the condoms irritating you? All right, cool. How about this? You can get these fingers. How about that? You know what I mean? Go get you a dildo and stuff, but you is not getting I'm not dripping off in you, shorty. Hell no. Yo, 4 women pregnant months apart, and you don't think when he going to visit to see his kids that he not slipping up and come on, man. And so do we feel sorry for Cardi B? I love Cardi. I love Cardi B. But I feel like she jumped out the frying pan straight into the fire. Like she could have sat back for a minute, been celibate for a year or two, got her divorce, and and then jumped into a relationship. Like she got into a relationship with this a dude that had 3 women pregnant when he got with her. And she chose to have unprotected sex with him. So rumor has it that she's upset because the girl that Offset cheated with, allegedly named Pre, was at the game and she was sitting over there with his mother. Now, like I said, they say that this girl was a friend of his, you know, before he was famous, before he made it to the NFL and everything. But if she over there sitting with the mother, she a close friend of the family. And she a little baddie. You know, I don't know if that was one of his homeboys, girlfriends, and they never did anything. But I guess, women's intuition is strong. And maybe, they got one of them Jada Kiss, not Jada Kiss, Jada Pinkett and Tupac relationships where everybody think they may not ever had sex, right? But the fact that that same chick allegedly was dating Offset and she's sitting there in the section with his mother. Cardi can't be mad because if she been a friend of the family before her, you know, dude really, should he cut his friends off? Uh, if he really loved Cardi B, and if it was me and I had a relationship with Cardi and this girl Pre was my friend, but she slept with Cardi's husband, would I have her over in the section? It's kind of hard to say. Like, to appease her feelings, I may not had her in the section. But then again, when you look at their situation, uh Stefan or Cardi, he's dealing with you and you technically still married. So can you really be mad at him for having his homegirl at the game sitting over there with the mother? Uh, it is kind of shaky, bro. I really don't know about that. Let me give you a visual of what it looks like. Let me show you the girl at the game, and y'all tell me what y'all think. So this is Stephon here. That's the girl in the all red up there on the left side of the screen. Okay? With the phone. Now, as he comes through, this is his section. So, this is his peoples who he gave seats to or whatever. She got the big fur hanging over the red fur hanging over the railing. He coming down the line saying what's up to all his people. And then bam, he show her love too. Right? What do y'all think? If you Cardi B, right? He got his baby mothers. At the baby mothers thing, he can't be mad at. I mean, I don't feel Cardi got the right to be mad at. Because of course he want his kids at the Super Bowl, even though they don't understand what the hell Super Bowl is, right? But he ain't got no baby with this chick. And this chick was allegedly uh dating Offset or allegedly was sleeping with Offset during, well, Cardi B still married, so I can't even say during their marriage. But this is allegedly who one of the women that Offset was cheating with, right? That is not a good look. Like I'm not like she's over there next to your mom because he go from her to his mother, right? And you get to sit that close to Ma Dukes, like, and your girl ain't next to Mom Dukes. That's kind of look. Now, don't get me wrong. They could be boning because you got women that know how to play their position, know their role, and stay in their lane, right? Those are the best women to deal with, in my opinion. When you got a chick that know her position, stay in her lane, and know her role in your life, and don't be emotional and getting into your goddamn shit. Like she could bone you and then be sitting right there with you and your girl would never know it, right? And if y'all have this understanding, like, yo, we could deal with each other, but I'm not trying to be in no committed relationship. You know that I do my thing, this, that, and the other, but you my main chick. I don't want to say the B word. You know, we got a how R. Kelly said it, um, homie lover relationship, right? That's the homie lover relationship. This is my ride or die chick. I can tell her everything. I could, and we sleep with each other here and there. It may not, I might love her, you know what I'm saying? But the the reason I love her is because she ain't arguing with me, she ain't nagging me, she not in my pockets, you know what I'm saying? And I can ask her to do this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And she gonna do it. It ain't no pushback, you know what I'm saying? And when she see me with other women, she don't get jealous. So she can get any and everything from me because she knows her lane. She stays in her lane. She knows her position in my life, right? And she plays her role, right? There are women like that all the time in some people's relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's women that got women in their lives like that. They'll tell you, "Oh, that's my bestie," but she be sleeping with the girl, right? And you see that all the time out here. Oh, that's my bestie. That's my bestie. And you just think they strictly girlfriends, but they really lovers, right? So I'm not saying that that's what's going on with these two. They could really just be friends. But I really want to blow this up so I could get a good look at her face. I want to get a real good look at her face. Her expression. May give me a can I blow this up? Yeah, I can. Let me blow this up a little bit. Let's see how she look. Is this it? Uh, Let's see how this looks here. I'll let the ladies, what do y'all think? Y'all know how sneaky women can be. Did she say I love him? Let's see. Ladies, what y'all think? Y'all think it's totally innocent, or she know how to play her role? Yeah, I don't know. It's. I think if she was just a straight home girl, she would be more excited. Like, you better win, nigga. You better win, boo. You like if she had no dealings with him whatsoever, I feel like she would be a little more excited for him. She giving him the homeboy what's up, like a nigga. Like you see how these dudes are? Like she hit him with the homeboy. Like you see how these dudes are? These are how they acting. Women don't act like that. You see how it's Cardi B be all giddy and stuff like that? Like women be more excited and more emotional if it's really nothing. They would be cheering you on. Like she's more like these dudes right here. She's like a nigga. Like she ain't trying to take no pictures of him. She ain't trying to get no video of him. Like she know her position, baby. She play her role and stay in her lane. Look at her. She ain't even getting no pictures, no video at the Super Bowl. She know the cameras is watching. She come with the bodysuit on too. Got the little Chanel bag. Look, she not even bothered. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna see you later. Like, or I just seen you this morning. Like, look at his moms. You see how his mom's lit up? That like, you see how his mom's lit up? Like when he came out, look at his mom's. You see how his mom's lit up? Shorty ain't light up at all. That's the sneaky girlfriend right there, baby. Look at her. She not even bothered, yo. She not taking no video of this dude, no pictures. Like, what up, baby? Man, listen, bro. I don't know, man. She know Cardi B in the building, so she can't be doing too much. She know Cardi B could be watching on the teleprompter, anything. Yeah, bro. Like she get to sit next to Mom Duke. Like, do you understand what type of ticket that is? She get to sit next to the chick that slept with Cardi B's husband. Get to sit right next to your mother. Man, listen here. Well, we know his moms know what time it is because she a 4-time grandmama in 1 year. So she know her son's a super hoe. You thought Skylar Rock had them all. This nigga is the super hoe. I don't know, bro. Look how she looking, bro. That ain't no like you shaking this dude hand like like that ain't like you really don't know him like that. You playing it too cool, shorty. You playing it too cool. Like she shake, yo, man. She sitting next to his mother. Like Cardi B gotta be like, oh hell no. Nigga, she get to sit, you gave her a ticket to sit next to your mother? Yeah, we gotta let the ladies comment on this one, fellas. Ladies, how do y'all feel? How do y'all feel if your ex, the girl that cheated with your ex, gets to sit next to your current boyfriend's mother, and she ain't even got a baby bomb? How y'all ladies feeling here? Yeah, I'm telling you, this girl, she plays her role, baby. She not excited. She ain't taking no pictures. She ain't taking no video. She hit him like, "What's up, boo? You know what it is." Yeah, Cardi. I guarantee you, if Cardi see this footage, she not buying that. Not no chick from the strip club. She know how to. She know what that body language is. Look at that. Like I said, they could just be friends. But she came looking right. She got the. She might got a fake body. Got the bodysuit on. Got the fur dripping over the rail. Yeah, I don't know about this one, homie. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Shorty girl, she is too cool. She cool as a cucumber. Look how she looking at him. You would think they ain't even know each other. You see how everybody else is filming? She ain't even film him, yo. Look how everybody else is filming. Look at everybody else filming. Like she knows she coming to get some love. He coming to get some love. Look How everybody else filming? Nah, nigga. Junie June said she doesn't need to film him. She'll be with him later. I feel like she was already with him. I just left you, nigga. I just seen you early. What up, nigga? I just seen you. I just cooked you bacon and eggs, man. Good game, nigga. Good luck. I don't know. So should we feel sorry for Cardi B from jumping out the frying pan right into the fire? I don't think so. But do she got the right to be mad that the girl that was cheating with Offset allegedly is sitting right next to his baby, uh, her baby daddy's mama? Because that's an important seat you get. You sitting next to the mother. Like, the baby mothers ain't even sitting next to the mother. Like, ooh, Cardi. I love you, Cardi, but you got to make some better decisions, baby. And there ain't nothing you can do about it now because you got that man, baby. So you can unfollow him from Instagram. Yeah, I don't think that's going to even matter. Y'all gonna unfollow each other because it don't matter. Y'all still got the next 21 years together raising that kid. And now you done brought him around your kids. You don't when I knew something was wrong when I didn't see Cardi at the Super Bowl with him. When I ain't see her on the field with him after the game or anything like that. And then I seen her do an interview on the red carpet for I think the Fanatics event. And somebody was like, what advice do you got for Stephon in this fight? She was like, good luck, and just walked away. I was like, damn. Any other time she would be all giddy and my baby and they ain't gonna win this, that, and other. She went there, she wasn't even in Patriots clothing. She didn't have a jersey on. She didn't have a hat on. She wasn't championing in them to win or anything. And I was like, something is strange like that. When she said that, oh, good luck with that little smirk, sarcastic good luck, I said, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And then when I ain't see her the whole Super Bowl with him, I said, something definitely is not right. Something's up. And bam, here we go. But to each his own, you know what I mean? Cardi, don't go jumping in no another relationship. Slow it down. Don't make sure niggas is keeping the condom on because it's ridiculous if y'all broke up already. I mean, that is ridiculous. But what do you expect from a man that got 4 babies in 1 year? 4 babies in 1 year from 4 different women. I mean, I did things like that, but 4 at one time? Jesus Christ. Man, oh man. Choke no joke. Y'all know what it is. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. ish. It is what it is, man. Y'all say a prayer for Cardi B. and Stephon Diggs. They'll figure it out. To all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day to you too. Choke no joke, man. Hit that like. If you're new here, please subscribe before you go. I appreciate it, all right? Catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.
Yeah. You know what it is. Choke no joke. Either war. Rest in peace, Grego.
Don't ask me why.
We here now. Choke no joke. Grego. Rest in peace. You know what it is. You say I neglect her. I love my child. You make me go wild with your parenting style. Only for her, I wear this smile. Cause inside, it's really a grin. If I was a drink, I'd be drunk off gin. I'm not a quitter, I fight to the end. You not gonna dictate who life I'm in. Just mad cause I went from boys to men. Like Wanya and Brandy, the road end. I say it in French, we are thin. I do not like you, you're not my friend. You make me cringe, get under my skin like veins, blood, bagging up cane. Don't know too many dudes that go through these things. Deal with your bullshit and still stay sane. Your brains with a blue early in the game. Yeah, deadbeat, I'll make you dead me. You wanna see me locked up like me, so I kick back and let the preacher preach. Wisdom of his word, get me through each day. Emancipation on the way. I'ma celebrate from September to May. Till the casket close, we go our way. I just pray she love me one day. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 You the worst type of chick, bottom of the pile. Tell him it's his, and know that it's mine. Mine's is his, then run for years. What the fuck was you thinking all those years? What if she needed a donor and needed me there? The family even questioned her hair. But she came from your womb, do you think that is fair? I remember the day I called you out of nowhere. You heard my voice, all you heard was air. I bet you were hella scared. You said forget her, you better without her. Her's my daughter, this is an order. Try running again and you'll be crawling. Cause I'm coming through like Mike Duggan falling down. This time not fucking around. I wanna see it now and I don't care how. You do it, I do it, move quickly. All the years that you ditched me, and right now you going to hitch me to your back. Take me where she's at, and don't worry, there won't be no clapping. These are the years of me rapping, producing, directing. For you it'd be hectic. I love my child and I don't regret. Happy Father's Day, I love my child. 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 Take me to court, bitch, that shit don't hurt me. I've been to court for worse, still survive, see? I know it's not about the money. Your father hurt me, I'm not a deadbeat. When it's all good, you know it's all sweet. When it's all hood, you gotta bear with me. Your girlfriends say take me to court. How you don't ask and then go to court? You know when you ask, things get brought or paid. Emancipation on the way, we'll hang out any given day. Your relationship will fade away. We will get close, you will fade away. Like the baby mama that ran state to state and had to run for about 8 years. Some say how she lived. That might satisfy the father but ruin the kid. Trust me, I speak it cause I live. And another song that info give. That's info for who follow the kid. You went half on the baby, chick you played me. Kidnapped my babies and made them hate me. Y'all ladies don't know, y'all drive us crazy. Fellas, if you out there, your mission, baby. I love my child. Choke no joke. This go out to all the fathers out there that miss their babies. They took our babies from us over money, child support. Now they don't even know us. This go out to you.
Choke no joke.
Yeah.
It's choke no joke.
Let's go.
Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke.